Are you stuck in debt and wondering why it feels so hard to move forward? You work, you get paid, and yet your balance never seems to change. If this sounds familiar, you are not alone. Debt can make you feel trapped, like you're always catching up and never getting ahead. The good news is this: you can get out of debt faster with a clear plan and a few smart moves. In this video, we shall explore 8 practical ways to pay off debt faster, reduce stress, and finally feel in control of your money again. Let's dive in. 1. Face the numbers and build your debt list. You cannot beat a problem you refuse to measure. The first smart way to pay off debt faster is to stop guessing and start seeing the full picture. Most people avoid the numbers because it feels heavy, but avoiding them makes debt stronger. Seeing them makes you stronger. Grab a notebook, a notes app, or a simple spreadsheet. Make 4 columns. First, write who you owe: bank, credit card, student loan, medical bill, store card, personal loan. Second, write the balance. Third, write the interest rate. In the fourth, write the minimum payment. This step does 2 powerful things. First, it removes fear because you stop imagining worst-case scenarios. Second, it helps you choose the right strategy because interest rates and minimum payments decide how fast you can move. Here is a simple example. You might have a car with $3,000 at 18%, another with $1,000 at 24%, and a store car with $800 at 30%. On paper, it is only for $1,800, but the real pain is the interest. If you only pay minimums, the timeline can stretch for years. Your action step for today is simple. Make the list, even if it scares you. Once it's written, you have a map. And once you have a map, you can plan your way out. 2. Stop new debt with short spending detox. Paying off debt faster becomes almost impossible if new debt keeps entering your life. It is like trying to drain water from a tub while the tap is still running. So your second smart move is a spending detox. Not forever, just long enough to break the cycle. Start with your cards. Remove them from your wallet. Remove them from saved payments on shopping apps. If you want, put them somewhere inconvenient so you cannot grab them easily. The goal is not punishment. The goal is to create a pause between the urge and the swipe. Next, remove temptations. Unsubscribe from shopping emails and deal alerts. Cancel free trials you do not use. Pause subscriptions that do not support your goals right now. Subscriptions feel small, but they quietly steal your debt payoff money every month. Then try a cash or debit-only approach for daily spending for a short period, like 30 days. Many people spend less when they feel the money leaving right away. Even if your spending drops a little, that little could become extra debt payments. Your action step is to check last month's statement and highlight anything that was not essential. Takeout, random shopping, extra rides, impulse buys, and used subscriptions. You do not need to feel guilty. You just need to notice. Noticing is how you take control. 3. Choose a payoff method that matches your personality. There are 2 popular ways to pay off debt faster. Both work. The best one is the one you will actually follow. The first is the snowball method. You pay off the smallest debt first, while paying minimums on the rest. Once the smallest is gone, you roll that payment into the next debt. This builds motivation because you get quick wins. Quick wins keep you moving. The second is the avalanche method. You focus on the highest interest debt first, while paying minimums on the rest. This saves you more money over time because high interest is the biggest enemy. If you need motivation, snowball can be a great fit. If you are highly logical and want the lowest total cost, avalanche can be a great fit. Again, both are valid. What matters is consistency. Here is how to apply it. Pick your target debt. Then decide your extra payment amount. Even 25 or 50 extra per month helps. If you can do more, do more. Pay all minimums first. Then throw every extra rupee or dollar at the target debt until it is gone. The key is this: do not split extra money across many debts. That feels productive, but it slows your results. Focus gives you speed. 4. Negotiate your interest rate and fees. Most people never ask for a better deal. That is a mistake. Your 4 smart move is to negotiate like you mean it. A lower interest rate can cut your payoff time, and reduce your total cost. Waive fees can free cash you can use for payments. Call your credit card company or lender. Keep it simple. Be calm. Be direct. You can say something like this: "Hello, my interest rate is too high, and I want to keep my account in good standing. Can you lower the rate or offer a better plan?" If they say no, ask if there's a hardship program, a temporary rate reduction, or a fixed payment plan. Sometimes the first person cannot help. Ask if there's a retention team or a supervisor. Even small changes matter. A few percent lower interest can save a lot over time. A waived late fee can become an extra payment instead of a loss. Important point: call before you miss payments, not after. The earlier you ask, the more options you usually have. 5. Use a simple budget that gives you freedom, not stress. Many people think budgeting means suffering. It does not. A good budget gives you control and lets you spend on purpose. Your 5th smart move is to build a simple budget that supports debt payoff without making you miserable. One simple structure people use is the 50-30-20 idea. About 50% for needs, 30% for wants, and 20% for savings and debt. If you are serious about debt payoff, you can temporarily shift it. You might go 60 for needs, 10 for wants, and 30 for debt payoff, or any mix that fits your reality. Start with your income, then list your needs: rent, utilities, basic groceries, transport, minimum payments. Then set a realistic wants amount, not zero realistic. Then decide your debt payoff amount. Here's the trick that makes this work. Pay your debt payoff amount right after you get paid. Treat it like a bill. If you wait to see what is left at the end of the month, you will usually have nothing left. Also add one weekly check-in. Just 10 minutes. Look at what you spent. Adjust early. This keeps small leaks from turning into big setbacks. 6. Increase your income in a smart, simple way. Cutting expenses helps. Increasing income can speed things up even more. Your 6th smart move is to find a small way to earn extra and send it directly to debt. Start simple. Sell in used items, old electronics, extra furniture, clothes you do not wear. Many people have money sitting at home in the form of stuff. If you have a skill, offer it. Tutoring, design, writing, editing, driving, basic handyman work, social media support, simple admin tasks. If you're starting from zero, pick one thing you can do without long training and start small. The most important rule is what you do with the extra income. Do not upgrade your lifestyle with it. Do not turn it into more spending. Send most of it to your target debt. That is how you make real progress faster. Even a small extra amount each month can change your timeline. The goal is not to work all day. The goal is to create a little boost that accelerates your plan. 7. Build a small emergency fund so debt does not come back. This tip protects your progress. Many people pay off debt, then one emergency pushes them back into debt again. Your 7th smart move is to build a small emergency fund while you pay off debt. Start with a starter fund. Even a small amount helps. The purpose is simple. If your car breaks down or you face a medical bill, you do not reach for a credit card. Keep this fund separate from your daily spending money. If it sits in the same account, you will slowly use it. Separation makes it easier to protect. Define what an emergency is. Emergencies are unexpected, necessary, and urgent. Not sales, not cravings, not upgrades. This fund gives you stability. Stability helps you stay consistent. Consistency is what pays off debt faster. 8. Train your mindset and your environment. Debt payoff is not only math, it is also a behavior. Your 8th smart move is to build an environment that supports your goals. First, remind yourself what you are building. You are buying back peace. You are buying back choices. You are buying back your future time. That is worth the effort. Second, feed your mind good inputs. Watch educational content. Listen to personal finance podcasts. Read one good money book. Not for entertainment, for reinforcement. When you hear smart money ideas often, you start acting differently without forcing it. Third, be careful with the people and habits around you. If your social life always revolves around spending, create cheaper ways to meet. Walks, home tea, simple gatherings, shared meals. You do not need to isolate yourself. You just need to stop letting social pressure control your wallet. Finally, track progress in a simple way. When you pay a debt down, mark it. When your balance drops, celebrate the progress. Not with spending, with pride. Progress builds momentum. There you have it. 8 smart ways to pay off debt faster, without confusion, and without pretending it is easy. Start with the first step and keep going. When you stay consistent, your debt balance will drop and your confidence will rise. If this video helped you, please like this video so more people can find it. Share it with a friend who is trying to get out of debt. And subscribe to this channel for more simple, practical money tips that help you build a calmer and stronger financial life.